Yesterday I heard from at least four leaders telling me that this election cycle and the season that we're in right now was triggering to them and they were seeking their peace. Listen, during stressful times, there are at least three biggest mistakes that leaders can make during stressful times that will keep them from being their best. I'll outline them for you and tell you what to do about it. They try to go at it alone. Leaders tend to isolate when things get tough, and that's the worst thing you can do. More minds can keep you sharp. Community and connection trigger oxytocin in the brain. Oxytocin is the so called love hormone. It causes us to bond, and it is the strongest positive emotion that we know in science. Tap into love and connection and community, and you will de stress faster. Number two, leaders make the mistake of trying to multitask. Find yourself trying to do more than one thing at once. Some people actually pride themselves in being the best multitaskers, but I have a secret for you. Your brain can only tackle one task at a time. If you know that about your brain, why don't you give it what it needs, the space to do one thing right? What you're doing, calling yourself multitasking, is actually quick task switching. And it teaches your brain through neuroplasticity, the rewiring of your neurons, that it can only do short tasks and not complete them well. And finally, the third biggest mistake that leaders make when they are trying to manage through stress, not knowing how to access their peace. Sometimes you just need to slow down, but it's also important to know what your values are. And inside of those values, you will find what I call peace builders. Those items and concepts and people and places and things that allow you to access positive emotion quickly. Now, if you know your top three, you can access them without even thinking. Ask yourself, what do you need to do to understand what your values are? I know that mine are faith, family, and freedom. And so I'm able to think about those things that remind me or give me those values. And quickly, I'm able to access positive emotion and especially peace. It takes a calm mind to focus. And when you have focus, you can get to insight. And when you get insight, you can get to innovation, creativity, and productivity. This is one of the units that we have within the SOAR Women's Leadership Academy that kicks off in less than 2 weeks. You can still sign up. Look below for the link. I'll see you online.